Hey, what's up guys? This is Josh here with Random Reviews, and I've got another unboxing today for you of the HP Stream 7 tablet. So, I just got this. It was just released just the other day, and one of the main reasons I picked this up was the price point was already great. So when it came out, it was $99, which seemed like a solid deal for a tablet that actually runs a full version of Windows. But what was great about this particular deal is that this tablet is now on sale for $79, and it also comes with a 1-year subscription to Office 365, along with $25 to spend in the Windows Store. So it's really a no-brainer if you need a copy of Microsoft Office. Because it does actually come with a license for the tablet itself, as well as a license for a laptop or PC. So a very, very good deal. So couldn't resist, picked it up, just got it in today. So let's take a look. So I've already unboxed it. This is just the box. There wasn't a lot to it. You just get the box itself along with a quick start guide, and then you'll get a wall charger. So standard micro USB wall charger comes with this. That's all there is to that. So here's the device itself, the HP Stream 7, as you can see here on the back. So before we get into any more details of the device, I do want to show you some information from the website. So here we go. So you can see the HP Stream 7 here from Microsoft's website. As I mentioned, it does come with a $25 Windows Store gift card. So we've got a 7-inch HD IPS touchscreen with an 800 by 1280 resolution. Does have a quad-core Intel Atom processor, along with 1 gig of RAM and a 32 gig internal solid-state hard drive. And again, it does include Office 365 Personal, which is a $70 value. So once you add this to your cart, it will go down to $79.99 from its regular price of $99.99, and those other offers are activated once you sign in to your account on the tablet. So a few details. This is the Signature Edition, which means it also comes with premium free antivirus software that never expires. There's no junkware or trialware on this particular tablet, so right out of the box, you're ready to go without having any bloat. You've got that vibrant HD IPS display. Again, a quad-core processor. Some more specs that we have. This does run Windows 8.1 with Bing, the 32-bit version. It does have a micro SD card slot if you need to expand the storage. Intel HD graphics, micro USB port, headphone output. 3,000 milliamp hour battery for up to 8 hours of battery life. You get a back-facing and front-facing camera with this device. It's got 802.11 BG and N wireless with Miracast, Bluetooth, less than 10 millimeters thick, and it weighs about 3/4 of a pound. So it's pretty light for what it is and fairly compact. So let's take a look at it. So here's the device itself. Pretty nondescript. Actually reminds me a lot of a Kindle Fire HD in its size and thickness and just kind of the way it feels in the hand. So it's very, very solid. So on the back, you've got a little company branding there. Your rear-facing camera. On the bottom, we've got our single speaker. On this side, we've got our power button as well as our volume rocker. Along the top, you've got your micro USB charging port as well as your headphone jack. And nothing on this side. Now, with this particular device, to get to the micro SD card slot, you actually have to remove the back cover. So we'll pop this off real quick, show you what that looks like. So once you take the cover off, you can see the battery here, which is not user replaceable, at least not easily. It does look like it would probably be fairly easy to replace if you needed to remove it in the future if the battery life became depleted. You've got your SD card slot here, down here at the corner. And what looks like a possible, not expansion, but it looks like there would be a slot here for a SIM card, maybe on a future model. I don't remember reading whether or not that this would ever become either 3G or LTE enabled, but it certainly looks like that could be a possibility in the future, if it's not already. pretty much all there is under that panel, excuse me. So we'll get this pop back on. Plenty of clips, so it fits quite snugly on there. There we go. I think we have it. Now, one thing I noticed right off the bat is that this does not appear to have any kind of oleophobic coating on the screen, so it does pick up fingerprints quite easily, so you'll be wiping this one down quite a lot, as well as the back. It's a fingerprint magnet, to be sure. So we'll get it turned on. So, you can see you got your familiar Windows start screen here, or lock screen. Swipe up, and I've already got this one set up, able to log into my account. Sets up just like a Windows PC, and it actually gave me the option to restore based on the latest backup of my laptop, so that was pretty cool. So it downloaded a few apps that I already had on that device onto this one. Now, one thing I noticed as soon as I powered this up is just how great the screen looks. It's very, very clear. It's a good resolution for this size display. Works well with Windows. It's not nearly as pixel dense as what you would find on a smartphone, but for the Windows environment, this actually works out fairly well. And it's incredibly bright. I've actually got it turned down to about half brightness now because it's pretty blinding. So it's a very good screen for such a budget-oriented device, and it's pretty smooth too. As soon as I got it, it did have some updates that were pending, so I got those installed. Initially, I was having what appeared to be an issue with the touchscreen driver, and once those updates were installed, it smoothed out, and it seems to be working fairly well now. So we'll take a look at a couple different apps. Let's take a look and see what's going on in the world of sports. So Microsoft's apps are already very, very smooth as far as their operation, and this one's really no exception. Floats right through it. It's made for this kind of device and looks great on this display. You've got your capacitive Windows key here to be able to go back home with, and as I mentioned before, this does run a full version of Windows, so you've also got your desktop mode, so we can pop right into the desktop. A little small with only a 7-inch display, so you've got to be very precise with your finger taps, and when you bring up the keyboard, it also takes up most of the screen, so that can be a little difficult to work with. Now, this particular tablet does have Bluetooth, so you could always get a Bluetooth keyboard if you needed to do extending typing. That way, when you're using the Microsoft Office or whatever it may be, you'll have plenty of space to be able to type out on those documents. So we'll take a quick look at Internet Explorer here. So I've loaded up a full web page. Pinch to zoom is pretty smooth. Image loading is pretty good as well. Everything seems to work pretty well for something, again, that's so affordable. So at $79, it seems like it's a real steal. I played a video with it earlier, and I'll show you that in here in just a second. And the only flaw that I've noticed so far would definitely be the speaker. Now, it only has one port speaker here, and it's not very loud at all, so that's a bit of a concern. But with most mobile devices, the speakers are not the greatest, and I would always recommend a good pair of headphones or connecting to a Bluetooth speaker over the internal speaker of most devices anyway. So let's go into videos and play a quick trailer, and I'll let you see how that looks and sounds.
Time machine. Is there some kind of retro thing going on this weekend? I'm sure there's a good explanation for all this. Here we go! I have a question. What color is Michael Jackson? Black.
So, great color reproduction, great viewing angles. Even when you tilt it off axis, you don't get any kind of bluing or greenish tint. Again, this is an IPS display, so that's the way it's supposed to work. And like I said, that speaker is not the loudest, and I do have it turned all the way up to 100, as you can see there. So this is as loud as it gets, and it may not translate that well to the camera, so just take my word for it that it's not horrible by any means. In a quiet room, it would do just fine for listening to some quick clips, but I definitely would attach some headphones if I was going to listen to anything extended. or you utilize a Bluetooth speaker if you want to, broadcast whatever it is that you're playing across any amount of space, really, more than a couple feet. So works very well. So, this app, just like the Use app, is very, very fluid. Loads quickly, and it looks great, honestly. So I really don't have much to complain about here. I'm really surprised when I got this. I really picked it up mainly to get that copy of Office. I needed it anyway, and this deal was really a no-brainer. But actually using it, it's very, very usable. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool deal from Microsoft. I'd take advantage of it while they're giving the discount. I doubt it's going to get any better than this. I think it's a solid buy. If you have any questions or comments, please hit me up, let me know, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for your time.